How's it going, everybody? Today I wanted to talk about what I believe to be one of the most underrated homesteading tools, and that is these gorilla cart wagons and dump carts. I have nothing negative to say about them, really. They're an affordable price. The parts that come on them are pretty much very basic, simple, cheap parts that are very easy to replace. Yet the product itself is virtually indestructible. It's a very simple, you know, dump cart, but it's so easy to put these things together when you get them. So the assembly is simple, the price is reasonable, the quality is awesome, and the durability is also awesome on these things. And the application is also extremely great. I mean, these, for me, basically make the wheelbarrow obsolete. The wheelbarrow has this amazing ability to just have a flat tire no matter what. And these things come with 4 tires, so if you have one flat, you still have 3 good ones. But on top of that, you can actually replace the air tires and replace them with these plastic tires that I had, and then you don't even have to worry about flats. So if you replace the one weak spot of these carts would be the tires, which could definitely get flats and could definitely rot away over time. If you replace them with these plastic tires that I had, then you won't even have that problem. You'll basically have an indestructible product for the most part. I don't see anything going wrong with these. I think these things are going to last me for a very long time. I've been using them every single day for about 8 months now. As you can see, I didn't even clean them off, just to show you guys that I use them all the time. I'm using them to filling them up with dirt a lot. I'm filling a garden bed, and so I'm also digging a pond, and so I'm taking the soil from the pond and putting it in the raised garden bed that I built. You can find out about that raised garden bed if you subscribe to my channel and check out the video on how I built a concrete raised garden bed, which is right over there. I don't know if you can see it behind my German Shepherd. Anyway, these things are awesome. The one on the left right here, this is the 4 cubic foot poly dump cart. And it's the smallest one, and if you need a small one, that's what you use it for. Fill it with dirt, you can fill it with logs, mulch. It can carry around tools if you need to. Whatever you want to carry in it, it's going to carry it for you. And this is the 7 cubic foot one in the middle here, and this one does exactly what the smaller one does, except a little bit more, a little bit bigger. And lastly, this one here is a utility cart. This is a 1,200 pound utility cart. So it's supposed to be able to carry up to 1,200 pounds. I've actually put more than that on it, and it did fine. When I was building that raised garden bed over there, I was loading up the cinder blocks on top of it, and I put way more cinder blocks than I was supposed to, and it pulled it just fine. Oh, by the way, so when you fill these things up with dirt or with whatever, it just makes it feel like it's a lot lighter than it is. So it makes you a stronger person because you can carry and pull around a lot more than you would be able to carry around on your own. So all of them have 0 turn functionality. So the wheels are 0 turn. So if you can see there, these things are very easy to turn. You can turn them very easily, and all of them function that way. So you can get them into really tight spots and move them around. This one here is flexible because I can take this gate off of here. So if I take this and take this off of here like this, you'll see in a second. I knocked the gate off of there, but you can take the gates off of the sides, and this flap can come down here like this. And so what you'll have is you can take these little gates off of here to make the cart flat, and you could carry things like 2x4s and things like that on it. And this here is a dump cart, so this has the dumping feature where you can take this and just dump stuff just like that. It's very easy to dump. As you can see, I use it all the time. And this small one works exactly the same. It's a dump cart. Pull this up, and it dumps. Like I said, Extremely durable, extremely indestructible. I really don't have anything negative to say about them. You know, they have great flexibility. The only thing I could see myself using a wheelbarrow for is if I was going into a place where I couldn't turn around and I could only go forward and there's no room at all for me to turn around. But I can rarely ever see a situation like that. So these things for me make a wheelbarrow obsolete. You don't have to deal with pushing a wheelbarrow around and dealing with the flat tire situation that you always have to deal with. Even though I do think that Gorilla Cart does make their own version of a wheelbarrow, so you can check that out as well. So great products. I don't have one negative thing to really say about them. They've been amazing, and I don't really see anything going wrong with them at all. And I can't see anything going wrong with them for years. I imagine that if I don't do any maintenance on them, like I don't oil up the parts and keep them from rusting, and some of the parts on them go bad, then I would just have to replace the parts on them. But as you can see, the parts in here are very simple. It's just a simple washer here and a simple bobby pin that holds the wheel on, and that's it. Those things you can buy them. They're dirt cheap. They're under $1 to buy. Things like that. It's full of parts. The parts that you need to assemble it are parts that literally cost under $1 to replace. So if you do lose a part for some reason, no big deal. You can just go to your local hardware store and get another one. The parts are universal. There's no parts on these things to where you have to rely on the company to get that part again. That's what I like about these. It gives you your own freedom with the product. You can use it for as long as you want and not have any problems. If you take good care of it, you probably will never have to change the parts on it anyway. But if for some reason you lost a part or something like that, it would be easy to replace. So nothing negative to say about these things at all. These things are amazing. Let me know what you think about these or which models you have. But I just wanted to give you guys a review, and that every homesteader should probably have something like these because they're just so useful to have. I mean, you always end up needing to pull something around, and it can be exhausting to just carry everything, or go to your wheelbarrow and then it's just, you know, a nightmare to push it or something. This thing is easy to push. You don't feel exhausted at the end of the day. So that's all I got to say about it, folks. If I missed something, let me know. But I just wanted to leave a review on this and tell you what my experience was. It's been amazing. And if you like these reviews and want more, I have plenty of things that I've bought for my homestead that I'd like to review. So if you get the chance, like and subscribe, and I'll share some more info about my experience with stuff just like this. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Bye.